Hello everyone, it's Don Baine, the Gadget Professor. I am back from a marvelous trip to Amsterdam in Germany. More about that later. Tell you the truth, folks, I am wearing the gadget of the day. Stay tuned.
He's got the toys. He's got showmanship. And he's got sex appeal. Ladies and gentlemen, from the great Southwest, here's the guru of gadgets, the dapper and dashing Don Baine, the Gadget Professor. Gadget Professor.
Hello everybody and welcome to the Gadget Professor Show. My name is Don Baine and I am back in the studio. I feel like I've been gone for a year. It's been about almost 3 weeks, closer to 4 weeks I guess. I got back to Arizona yesterday and spent 3 hours going through a bucket of mail. That was not fun, but I actually did it and unpacked this morning, and here I am in the studio trying to get an episode out, which you'll see today actually. I apologize for the mess up last week. The truth of the matter is I had pre-recorded 2 episodes. The first one I got out with no problem, but show 225, which is what this is, was actually pre-recorded, and all I had to do when I was in Germany is click a button and up it went. And of course that didn't happen, and I had every technical problem that you could have, I had. And the bottom line is that even though I had everything backed up so I didn't lose any data, what happened was my server in Arizona, the hard drive, and this is a culprit, this is why we didn't get the show out last week, it died. It crashed, and this is totally inaccessible, totally unusable. It's going into the garbage right after the show. I've hammered this every way possible to try to get into it. The last thing I'm going to try before I throw it in the garbage is to put it in the freezer overnight, take it out, and then put it in my auxiliary drive, and sometimes that will work. I don't know why. It freezes it, and then as it defrosts, the head will spin. Everything is backed up, but the problem I had is when I was in Europe, I had not a great internet connection, and I didn't need to get everything off the server backed up onto another drive because it was there and I was in Europe, but I could not access my show from this because this drive was dead. I did upload it to the server, and I don't know what happened to it. It's there somewhere. I couldn't find it, so henceforth, here we are today. I thank everyone for sending me such nice emails when I was gone. I really appreciated that. As you know, we have a new show every Thursday evening. We talk about gadgets, we talk about hacking, free software, apps that are good, so on and so forth. We also have a Facebook page, and if you had followed me on Facebook, you would have seen some postings of the photographs that I took as I traveled through Europe. I didn't post them all because I actually took almost 4,000 shots. That's the problem with digital photography. So I haven't had a chance to go through those yet and post some of the real nice ones, but I really got some beautiful photos, I think. But here's pictures of the Berlin Wall and just the whole trip. It was a fun shot I took, so if you like photography, you may want to check us out on the Facebook page, and that's where I corresponded to everybody to let them know what I was doing. So it's Black Friday time again, folks. That's right, it happens real quick, so that's coming up, and BF Ads Net, which this will be in the show notes, is up and ready to roll. They have the first Black Friday ad that was leaked, and that would be, actually they have Amazon 2015 Holiday Toy List is posted. That just came in, and Harbor Freight leaked their ad. Not that that's any big deal, but you may want to start checking out these Black Friday ads. Last year I thought it was a bust, really. I didn't think it was anything that great, but let's see what happens this year. So these ads are up, and the best Black Friday ad place I have found over the years has been this BF site, bfads.net. They stay on top of everything, and I think they do an excellent job. In terms of some free softwares today, let's see here. This is a site called Gas Buddy, and I really like Gas Buddy. Now you have a map that shows you the temperatures all across the United States and other select places, and it will also show you what the gas prices are over here on the left-hand side. And also you're able to zoom in on any particular state. So if you wanted to zoom in on Arizona, you just click it, and $2.20 is what we're paying in Maricopa County, which is where Scottsdale is. So that's kind of a nice site, and they did a real good job with it. And it's also an app on the Droid or on your Google Play Store. Now, it's getting close to Thanksgiving, Christmas time, and people are going to be buying things, and you're always trying to track packages. Well, this particular app is excellent. It's called Slice Package Tracker, and this is available both on the Google Play Store and also available on iTunes. So whether you have the Droid or the iOS for Apple, this app will work with both. It's totally free, but this is very nicely done. It will track every package no matter where it's from, because UPS and FedEx and all the major transporters of packages all integrate with this particular app, which makes it nice. And this will also keep a log for you of what you bought, what you paid for it. You can take a picture of the receipt, the item, so forth and so on. It will also tell you if the price has dropped. So it's a very robust app. It's totally free, and it makes it a lot easier if you have multiple packages, some coming from UPS, some being shipped from FedEx, so on and so forth. You just go to this one app and it will track everything for you. So definitely check that out. You will like that, I promise you. Now, this we've talked about once in a while, but I got an email last week of someone freaking out because they were getting constant calls that they've won trips and everything, and essentially they had signed up with the National Do Not Call Registry, and this is very simple to do. Here's the website, but this person wanted to file a complaint against a particular company that called her twice a day and kept telling her she won a trip to Disney, and she asked them, she pleaded with them, but they made the mistake of continually calling her. So on this same site, this is where you actually submit a complaint. That same site, so it says in green, submit a complaint, and if you click on that, it tells you exactly how to do that, and they do follow up on that, so don't be afraid to file with the Federal Trade Commission if you do have a complaint. And last, this is a great, I've been waiting for this app for a long time. This is only available on Chrome, but I have always had a real problem with bookmarks. I've got so many bookmarks, it's like a book of bookmarks. And although everything is bookmarked, I have a heck of a time trying to find it. I keep scrolling down, and it's almost a joke. It's like looking through the dictionary with my bookmarks. So this is called Drag This, not Drag This, Drag This. It's no wonder people can't spell. D-R-A-G-D-I-S, Drag This. And it's totally free, only available on the Chrome browser. This is really nice. Makes it real easy. What you do is you just drag whatever website it is that you want to bookmark, and you have a little pop-up menu here that I just installed this, so it says drag and drop your first item. Just start dragging any image you want to keep. When the sidebar pops up, just drop it into a folder and you are done. And if you click see how, it shows you how to do it, but I'm going to go back to the National Do Not Call Registry, and if I wanted to bookmark this, I just basically drop it up there. There's my old bookmarks, but I just drop it into the folder list that pops up automatically for you, and that's pretty much it. And it gives you compartments and folders that you can create, picture folders, whatever it is that you want, and this will actually store it directly in those folders. It's very, very nicely done. So now we're going to go to the gadget of the day, which of course is the Scottevest. And before we get into that, I'll tell you that they have a wonderful website. I'll also tell you that if you sign up for their free newsletter, every day they have some item that's discounted. I've been on that for about 2 years, and I've never seen, maybe I missed it, the item that I wanted to buy. So I just ended up buying it about 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, before I went on my trip. But this is a really cool device, so let's take a look at it. All right, so let's take a look at the Scottevest. These have been around for a long time, and I actually finally broke down and bought one because, as I said, I was going to Europe, and I needed something where I could put a lot of stuff in, and also getting through security. I didn't want to bring another suitcase, blah, 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 so this essentially is a portable suitcase. So let's take a look. I have it on. You can see the front, and there's the back. It's very nice fitting. It's extremely light. Material is light and yet extremely durable. So let's take a look and see what I have in my Scottevest. So I'm not going to start in any particular order, but I'm going to go into the side pockets. And, everybody's got to have a map, which didn't do me much good. What do I got in here? Oh, I got a camera. So we'll put that down there. And that's about it. I have more room in there. Also, you never want to travel anywhere without a real good pair of headsets. So, of course, I bring my Sennheiser headsets. And, got another camera. Never have too many cameras. And now I'm just going to, let's see what we got in the side pockets here. And again, you can't really see these pockets. They're there, but you can't see them from the outside. I always travel with the power pack, so I have a power pack. This power pack weighs about 1.5 pounds, and this is 15,000 milliamps, so this will get me power coast to coast, 8 hours, no problem. And that's about it I have in here. Let's see, I got another side pocket here, and this is my hard drive. This is a 2 terabyte wireless hard drive. We've talked about this. It's called My Passport Wireless, and this is what I used when I was on my trip to take my SD card out of my camera, put it in here, click a button, and it automatically transferred on a daily basis. All my photographs into this wireless drive. Also, you can watch movies on this. So I always bring this, and again, this is about 1 pound, maybe a little bit less. Anything else in here? No. All right, so that's basically it. Now we're going to open this up. And inside, 26 pockets here, we have a lot more stuff. I have a window here and a window here, a window pocket where I can put ID or whatever it is that I want. So actually right here, I happen to have my wallet. Don't get excited, there's nothing in it, but I carry that along with me. And then of course, when you travel, you're going to need a passport. So there's the passport wallet, and that's in the Scottevest. And let's go over here. Have to have a portable speaker with you to blast the music or listen to the podcast, listen to the Gadget Professor. So that's in my Scottevest. Let's see what else we got. I'm going to open up this pocket. This is kind of neat. You got to have something to read on the plane. So I bring a couple magazines with me, and as you can see, these are not the usual size magazines. These are extra large, but they fit in the Scottevest no problem. So we got that in there. And what's nice about this is all the pockets are labeled. So it will have a headset, a camera picture. You don't have to use it for that. But what's unique about this is you can't probably see it, but there's pockets inside that you can actually run your headset, your headphones right up and through the collar and right out. So everything is nicely wired inside the vest, and it's very light and very easy to wear. So you have all your electronics in here. And let's see, here I have another hidden pocket with Velcro on it, so you really got to tear that. And in this pocket I have another power pack, because you never know, you always need power. And let's see here, I'm feeling around. Oh yeah, if you have your keys and you don't want to lose them, there's a little cord here that is attached to the Scottevest, so you just clip your keys on and you have that. The other thing that I like about this is I got a wire here for my power pack. But this is very handy. It's to clean your glasses, or if you want to, your lens, although I wouldn't use it on a camera lens. But what's nice about this is it has a diagram that shows you where all the pockets are, the 26 pockets, and that's built right in on a cord. And that is really handy. I didn't think much of it, but I'll tell you, it's really handy. And of course, you have a pocket here for a pen, which I didn't bother putting a pen in. That's the last thing I need. And now I'm just feeling around. I got something here. I got so many pockets, I don't even know what I got. So this is, let's see, is it here? No. It might be here. No, and I can feel it in there. That was one of the problems that I have. Oh yes, you don't want to be without the iPad, so that goes in there too. And somewhere here I'm feeling a hard drive, it feels like. Let's see here. I can't even find it. There's so many pockets. It's in there somewhere. Let's see, it's right up here. Oh, here it is. There's another hidden pocket right there. No, can't have enough hard drives. So there's another hard drive. So that's pretty much it. It's extremely light, and this is a portable suitcase. You literally just take this whole thing with all this stuff in it, throw it in one of those buckets, and away you go. They never once, and I went through probably 6 or 7 checkpoints at the airport, different airports in Europe. I just dumped it in. They didn't even want to look at it. They just put the whole thing in, and it was fabulous. It really worked well, and as you can see here, I don't know if you can scan the table, but there's a lot of stuff that I carried with me. So I really like the Scottevest, and we'll talk a little bit more about it right now. All right, let's take a look at the Scottevest website. It's simply scottevest.com. And if you go to the website, every single thing that you want to know, and I mean every single thing, is on their website. They've done a very good job of that. And essentially all you do is, they have Scottevest for men and for women, so if you just were to scroll down on their website, you'll see every single thing that they make, which is quite considerable. And the particular Scottevest that I just showed you was, let's see here, let's find it. It was a short sleeve, so it's the RFID travel vest for men. Now here's the part that I don't like. It's the only thing I don't like. Well, there's 2 things I don't like. One, the cost of these vests is, to me, almost borderline outrageous. The particular vest I showed you was $135. That may not seem like a lot of money, but boy, I'll tell you, it's expensive, and that's all there is to it. However, that said, the functionality that you get is unsurpassed. There's nothing else like this on the market. Obviously, you're paying for proprietary engineering on this, and for the amount of stuff and the convenience, for the amount of stuff that it holds, and for the convenience of use, it's fantastic. As I mentioned, I had all that material, all those devices, gadgets in the Scottevest when I went to the airport, because I just didn't want to lug another bag or I couldn't bring another carry-on. And I just put that vest on and just took it off, dumped it in that pot right through it. They just didn't even ask. There's so much stuff in there, I don't even think they wanted to bother with it. I'm sure if something was lethal, they would have bothered with it, but for the most part, you could see what's in it in the x-ray. And if they had any questions, they're perfectly welcome to open it up. For me, it's just that added convenience of having things I don't want stolen, if I put it underneath, or wrecked, and I need my immediate person, I had in the Scottevest. So with 26 pockets, there was more than enough room. It does come in a bunch of colors, and if you look at their page, they actually give you an x-ray and show you all the different pockets, and it's quite complete. There's a lot of things that you could put in there. The size of the pockets vary, so again, it's extremely functional. Now, the only complaint that I have in terms of the quality and manufacturing, the only complaint is the zippers. And I've read a lot of comments throughout the internet on the Scottevest zippers, and apparently they have had a problem, and they've assured everybody that it's been taken care of. That said, my Scottevest is brand new. I bought it about 30 days ago, and I have to admit the zippers, they work, but they just don't zip easily. Sometimes you got to pull on them and unzip it and pull it back and forth, and it's kind of a pain. And for me, for that kind of money, you think they would have a better zipper design. And even though they said they've taken care of it, they have not, in my opinion. I haven't had a zipper stick or had a zipper break, and I gave it a pretty good workout when I was in Europe. But that said, they just don't feel smooth. I haven't broken one. And if I do, I will try to return it, although from what I've read on the internet, they are pretty tough on returns. So just keep that in mind. What I did is the only place to buy Scottevest is Scottevest. However, that said, Amazon does sell 1 or 2 models, and it's the exact same pricing, so it's not like you're getting a deal. I bought it from Amazon for $135, and the reason behind that is if something does go wrong, Amazon is probably one of the best places around in terms of warranting, guarantee.